Hello everyone!
So if you missed our last video, we just got off a night bus that took us from Da Nang up here to, well, technically Ninh Bình, but we're staying in Tam Coc, which is just a little bit south.
So we've chosen to stay in Tam Coc because it's a little bit more accessible to tourists than Ninh Bình is, and there's a little bit more going on, and things I've read are generally cheaper in Tam Coc. So I think we're going to explore the Tam Coc area a little bit. There's a beautiful lake right behind us, so come along.
First impressions of Tam Coc is that it is absolutely stunning. It's like kind of like a small town, so it really doesn't take that long to go out and explore, which is really nice because Graham and I don't have a ton of energy today from the night bus that we took last night. Yeah. Literally we're staying a minute up the road, so we've come down to the lake here. And it looks like you can rent a boat and a guide will kind of take you around the lake to kind of view Tam Coc from that way. I think Graham and I are just going to walk and take in the town too, but it's just really peaceful. I do love it a lot. Like literally jaw-dropping mountains surrounding us. Like it is, and it's absolutely beautiful nature here. Yeah. And we've only been here for like a couple of hours.
Okay, so we've been walking for like maybe 15 minutes here now, and we've ended up on this beautiful little back street. Robin and I were just saying how unbelievable the temperature is here. It's probably like 22 degrees, but there's no wind, and it's like a cool 22, I would say. It's like, I don't know, it's just so comfortable. It's not too humid, and the scenery is absolutely stunning. There's this beautiful lake in Tam Coc, but then it's also surrounded by the mountains, like we said. So far, first impressions of Tam Coc, we're gonna really like it here.
It's so interesting. They are using their feet to paddle the boat instead of their arms. I literally don't think my hips are flexible enough for me to be able to do that. It's really cool. There's tons of people on the water.
I can't even touch my toes, let alone paddle a boat with my feet.
Okay, so a really popular thing to do here in Tam Coc is to rent a boat, or for someone to take you out on a boat. They take you out, from our understanding, around the lake and then also into the more mountain area. It's definitely a heftier fee. How much was it, honey?
It was 390,000. So it's like 20 together. It was like 20 bucks. Yeah,
I think it'll be worth it.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, and we'll see how long it is. We actually have no idea. We didn't do any research on it, but it looks like fun. We have some time to kill, so may as well.
Yeah, and we've been really under budget for the last few days, so we figured, why not? Over there.
Doing it in style. And we're off.
Okay, this is a lot further than we were able to walk. So this is all new, absolutely stunning mountainside and views. This is crazy.
We've been going for a little bit now, and honestly it was worth it to pay to do this. The nice cool weather combined with like the fresh mountain air is just unbelievable. Graham and I are both so comfortable. It's so serene. It's really beautiful.
Also, Robin and I didn't pay in Da Nang to go see the Marble Mountains and some of the attractions to see in Da Nang because we want to save a little bit of money to do other things. And I would absolutely specify that this is one of those other things that I think we didn't know we wanted to do, but now that we're doing it, are super happy that we are, and that we have room within our budget because we didn't spend that extra money in Da Nang. So overall, I think this is just like so worth it and absolutely gorgeous. So we're going under a cave. This is gonna be very cool. Made it to the cave.
So unbelievably cool. Absolutely love that. Had no idea that was there. Sometimes it's nice when you just like take a chance and go do something and have no expectations, because I'm absolutely blown away.
Do no research on it and just go.
That was so cool. Obviously the water level is higher in this one than the last one because it was really close to our heads. I mean, maybe it wasn't. My depth perception isn't great, but it felt like I was gonna hit my head.
Okay, so we've reached the halfway point. We did a little loop under a really cool little bamboo bridge, and now you're going back under the really tight cave.
I think for the most part we might just put the camera away and really just enjoy the nature that we're in. Maybe get a little bit more comfortable. I might pop in the front, but yeah, I think it's just going to be a really nice peaceful ride on the way back.
Watch ahead. Okay, we've made it back to the harbor area. That was really fun. That was absolutely gorgeous views, super relaxing, super calm. So honestly, if you're in Tam Coc, highly recommend doing this. It is a little bit expensive, but well worth it. I think Robin and I both really enjoyed ourselves. And then when you come back, do expect to tip. Also, now that we're back at the pier, it is about 6 o'clock, so we are gonna find some supper. There's 2 buses that are like rooftop bars that also do karaoke, so that's really fun. I kind of hope when we come back from supper that they're like busy and there's lots of people, because it'd be awesome to see. They've got lights shining on the ground and everything, so I think Tam Coc's gonna be a little bit of like a party town. Kind of getting that vibe right now. Okay, so Robin and I were just standing in the like harbor area by the 2 buses, and these 2 kids came up to us, the cutest 2 little boys ever, and they asked us, "Do you speak English?" Yes. Yes. And then they just started peppering us with questions about ourselves. So they're asking what our favorite color is, our favorite food,
where we're from,
our families.
And I asked him what he was doing this for, because he was writing down, he wrote down our name and where we're from. And I was like, "Oh, is this for school?" It kind of looked like homework. And he said, "No." I was like, "Oh, are you just doing it for fun?" He said, "No, Mum." So I think their parents encourage them to go out, and they've met 6 people so far, is what my guy had said. And yeah, they're just asking questions, just practicing English.
Yeah, just 2 buddies just walking around talking to tourists, learning how to speak English.
It was really cute.
Yeah. So anyways, what a good way to cap off an evening before we get some supper here.
Yeah. We have come to the Min Khoi restaurant here because almost every single table was packed, so that's usually a good indication that the food is good. Graham and I had looked at a lot of different menus and everything. We were actually looking for a specific dish, but we didn't find it, unfortunately, so we just found a really popular restaurant here. There's a good mix of locals and tourists, which is awesome. I was really craving veggie rolls. So I got myself veggie rolls and a banh mi because everyone around me is eating banh mi, which made me crave it. And Graham got chicken vermicelli. So I'm excited for the food to arrive. I'm quite hungry. This looks amazing. I got the beef one, which comes with coriander or cilantro. And then usually like bean sprouts, Maybe those aren't bean sprouts. Cucumbers, carrots, all the good stuff. Let me redo my bite, because that was mainly just bun. Okay, this should get all of the goodness. Quite possibly one of the best banh mi's I've had.
Whoa.
Yeah, big statement. But the bread is super easy to bite into, which I think makes the difference. The other ones that we had, the bread's been pretty hard. Come on. But this one is a little bit softer. They also, like, it feels like they lathered it in like butter and then kind of seared it a little bit to get like a little bit crispy. It's delicious.
Okay, these aren't actually mine, but I've stolen one from Robin, so I'm gonna do the taste test. That's good. Okay, so my chicken vermicelli with vegetables came. So it's got carrots, cucumbers, bean sprouts, cilantro, lettuce, chicken, peanuts, and like the fish sauce, that same dipping sauce that Robin has for her veggie rolls. So I think I'm probably just gonna take the sauce and dump it in, give this a good mix and give it a try. That is fantastic. So many different flavors going on. And so delicious.
Well, I guess we forgot to end that video.
Robin and Graham here from the future. We just wanted to quickly recap our time in Tam Coc. We love Tam Coc. Tam Coc was an absolutely amazing stop that we had on our trip, and we still recommend it to this day, a few months later, to everybody that we know exploring Vietnam.
Because honestly, like, that natural landscape was the first time we had seen that in Vietnam, and we were just blown away. It was so beautiful. It was like a nature lover's playground. Just that whole area was just so magical. It was wonderful.
Yeah, so that concludes our first day here in Tam Coc. So we hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye-bye. More enthusiasm.
Hello, everyone.
Which is really nice because that dog had a mohawk.
Graceful.
Graceful. I'm gonna have to do it again.
Take two.